welcome. If you're a fan of Warhammer fantasy, of course, historical war game, square bases and all that goodness, then Sovl is the game for you because it's a roguelike historical game, very heavily inspired by Warhammer fantasy. We have, men, greenskin, dwarves, elves, dead nations, which is just basically undead, nice looking vampire knights, goatmen, abyssal legion, chaos, of course, deepwood, rat game. But no, I want to play something that I didn't. This game, by the way, made me very angry, so this might repeat. I want to play as a Darkborn noble, a dark elf, because dark elves are one of my favorite types of elves, thanks mainly to Blood Bowl. So we'll begin, and now we can pick 2 recruits, and it's always good to have a long-range recruit in this game. And do I want Raptor Knights or Chariot? You know what? I'll go with the Knights. So this is the army. Surprising, this game still has sound. I thought it didn't. Well, it doesn't. Okay, I almost got distracted by Top Gear for a moment. Let's begin. Now we can pick one of the starting zones. Here we have the legend for what everything does. Battles, the epic battles, campsites, whatever. Let's just go to down. This route down. And you'll see. By the way, this game... this game is the incarnation of the good old saying that the computer is a cheating bastard. Good thing is, and something that they've implemented recently, is that if you go down low enough, you can now see the models on the squares. Before this, they were just squares. That was it. It was kind of boring, I have to agree, but I think it makes sense that they did this now, and it looks pretty cool. As you can see, move even no, it doesn't matter if you move left or right to reposition stuff. It costs movement 1 inch or whatever. So just gonna move this here. Okay, execute the move. Again, as I said, the computer is going to be... Sure, let's crossbow them. Okay, no saves. That's nice. The computer is the epitome of... it's a cheating bastard in this one, so... Oh boy, I lost many brain cells just getting angry at some of the stuff in this game. Like, things that shouldn't be possible. Units couldn't, move if they touch tips, corner tips here. But the enemy could do that. It could jump over stuff. Boy, is it frustrating. And I still have like a love-hate relationship with this. It's mostly a hate relationship. I have to be honest. It's mostly a hate relationship. Okay, nice. We got 2. That's decent, I say. And I think that's all. So now we're no combat. Turn 2, and this will... let's counter. Let's counter charge them. Now I'm gonna charge him with the nobles. And there's a very important thing. Depending on the size of the formation, they won't all be able to attack, or at least that's how it was when I did it last time. And this now becomes useless. Once in the charge phase, any crossbowman or anything that can attack from afar is useless. Like, there's nothing to it. Okay, let's activate the exploit wounds. Why not? Anything else? Yeah, sure. I can activate you, but yeah, I can't attack for nothing. So just skip. I'll go to the fighting phase. Roll to save. 5. That's pretty good. Hits 6. How many does he save? 2. That's some good ones. Now the game only starts being a cheating bastard close to the end. Like, in the beginning, it's going to be easy. It's going to be nice. It's going to be decent, But after that, don't ever expect anything. And again, I really hate the fact that long-range units just get screwed over by this. It's just so stupid. You can't do anything with it. And granted, it makes some sort of sense. Yeah, I'm gonna charge where. it makes some sort of sense because you don't want to, you know, what's it called? You don't want to hit your own units with bolts and arrows and stuff like that. But it's still kind of awful that it makes long-range units that are not in combat, it makes them totally useless. They're not good at anything. Okay, 5. Only 1. Good. Okay, they shambled. Let's see. 3, 2, 9. Okay. Now it's time for the other units. 6. Oh, 3. But that gets rid of them. They hit back once they die, and we save. Good. So this was quite an easy one, but all first battles will be like that. It's the game will only get worse. And of course, there's like this healing phase. Now you can choose to replenish some of your units or go for gold. I think I'm just gonna go replenish here, go for gold here, and replenish here. Just go into another battle, and this is a random event. Random events can be good or they can be bad. Logic, right? But it can also suck a lot. Okay. There is really no tutorial for this game, especially once the single player part, and I hate that. I think that's one of its like biggest weaknesses is the lack of a proper tutorial to explain stuff properly. Granted, if you are not really an expert, let's say if you know something about wargaming in general, it's gonna be a little bit intuitive here and there, so you're gonna get stuff. No, I can just move it. Do I want to move him? Yeah, sure. Let's move closer. Why not? Let's get charged by the Goblin Wolf Riders. Whoop. You know what? No. What was it? Okay, now I can see their range. With the C button, you see their range. Okay, that's good. That's really gonna put them away from us. So, activate. It's their turn. Now let's take the Dark Noble. Move like this. What can they see? No, I can just... Okay, perfect. And I also have crossbows on this. 2. That's pretty good. He didn't move that much, did he? No, he didn't. No, but he did enough to get in charge. And now the Raptor Knights might be screwed over because they get double charged from the Wolf Riders? Oh no. No, they don't. That's decent. Now I just have to position the crossbows. They will get. Now let's just hit +3. 7. Stays 1. That's perfect in my opinion. Makes them a little bit useless. So I'm just gonna move the archers like this to save the knights from getting caught in between them. It's not gonna save them at all. But hopefully the game will be stupid enough to stick the Wolf Riders on the crossbows. That's it, really. I could have activated the wounds, but I don't really see a point right now. Goblins die pretty easily, the normal ones, but you can expect that. They're goblins after all. 4 saves. 1 by 2. Nice. And they failed their break test. Surprising. 1. And of course it's saved. Now let's... Oh wait, that's pretty decent. And saves 1. You will see that there will come points when you manage to hit 8 and he saves all of them at once. And it's not gonna be a thing that just happens once. Now it's gonna happen quite a few times. Break test, and they broke again. Turn 3. Sure. No. Charge needs to be closer. Or flank / rear to intercept. Really? Oh, that's kind of stupid. No point in skipping because they have their morale broken. They're just gonna. See, I should be able to do something now. Cause whatever. I'm just getting pissy about the problem with the range units in this game. problems that still persist since the last time I spurged out at the game. So, that kind of sucks. Anyway, let's get to the charge. 1, do we save 1? Of course. +3, okay. And he saves it. Of course, lost by 1. Is it though? Like, this one doesn't really make sense because it just damaged them. It didn't really do anything, and we have to do like a break test. Oh, perfect. Our Darkborn noble now has a mount. Yeah, sure. Let's get the gold. Wait, no. Well, I thought he had a mount. Am I just seeing things? Huh. Who knows? So let's see. Level up. What do we want? Do we want to increase discipline, max unit size, or skill? Now, skill. You see this button here? If you press this button, it takes you to out of the game to a website, and it's gonna tell you stuff. It's gonna tell you what everything here does. It would have been way better for the game to just have these implemented in it, so you can just hover them and just say, oh, this, and not only the benefits you get, but no. The game needs a lot of improvement. Then again, it is free for the most part, with the exception of the DLCs that you have to buy. +5 range for ranged attacks. What does this mean? +5 range. Ah, okay, so there's like +5. Okay, there's more range to it. Now I get it. Things should be good, but let's go max unit size. I pick max unit size mainly because you tend to lose a lot of them at points. A mysterious altar covered in eldritch runes. Your soldiers can ask for a favor, but at what cost? You know what? Sure. Roll. Ooh. Reroll. We get a dark gift. +1 power, +1 attack. That's good. We did lose a few of them, so I'm just gonna go this route for the campsite to get some of them in good shape. Now we can buy either upgrades for our units, or, very importantly, we can get more units. And there's a discount on harpies, and that's a discount I can afford. So I'm just gonna get harpies. They're flying units, and flying units don't really care that much about terrain, but they might be screwed over against other flying units that are better, or other units in general. I have a bad time with flying units, to be honest. Now we can just give something to our nobles, so sure. Command, why not? Banner swiftness. Yeah, that's good. Another random event. You come across a treacherous swamp. As you attempt to cross it, one of your regiments fall behind and is lost in the fog. You can't wait for them to return or risk sending a search party. Now we're gonna lose a few units if we search, but it's gonna be interesting. The lost regiment is found. Some soldiers are missing, but those who remain have strengthened their resolve. So that's a boost to... what is it? I guess defense? Because the attack and power from... I know it's a level up, okay. So, plus 50% base unit replenishment. Units earn 1 gold per enemy killed in combat after each battle. That's a good one. Slavers, makes sense. Dark elves. Looters, yeah, let's go replenishment. There's like 2 models left in the whole thing. Damn. That kind of sucks. Okay, but we did replenish some of these. Now we can get more experience, and we're gonna get experience for these guys. And do I want to give experience to the company, or should I just like replenish it? Yeah, replenishing it should be the proper idea. Let's see. What can we give you? Newly recruited units gain an additional level. Recruiter. Skill. This means I have to buy another unit at some point, but I think that one makes sense. I like that. Well, I don't think I can make enough gold to recruit something. That's for sure. Anyway, start this next battle against elf patrols. Oh, this is elf on elf violence. Nobody cares about that. Oh boy. You see, you can see what your enemy deploys, so you have no idea what he's going to do. But you will find that at certain points, the enemy just deploys perfectly to counter you. Because again, remember, the computer's a cheating bastard. No, we can't go there because of the rock. Really. Okay. Here, the raptor's here, I guess, and here. Why not? I wonder, can I use the crossbows to do anything? No, you can't, because terrain is in the way. This is what I'm talking about. They will do stuff like this where it's exactly perfect for them. Like it's like the best option they can have is they do the best things always. Okay, 4 and 3 save. This is what I'm talking about. Just move. Okay. As you can see here, the harpies are screwed. Roll to save. Okay, 2 saves, 1 down. The harpies are screwed. The Dark Noble is also screwed because he can't really get into the battle. Because you see, you have to turn and you lose points. Oh, I can use... yeah, I forgot about the crossbows on the Noble and his retinue. Okay, that's good. And finally, the harpies that can kind of fly everywhere. But no, you see, you can't do it. Look at this. Since I can zoom in. Look at this. The tips aren't gonna touch. Now they touch. But you can't do it before they can even get close to each other. That's so stupid. I hate it when it does that. I really hope I can get it to show you properly the moment the game just decides. Yeah, it doesn't matter if the tips touch or not. So let's begin. Combat phase. This is gonna be awful. Charge. Charge here. You can't charge for anything. Yeah. I mean, I declared once I'm charging here. I have to do it again. Yeah. Bastard. And they can't charge because the range is too short. The harpies can't do anything because, of course. Well, everybody's kung fu fighting now. And I can at least position the harpies in a way that will let them charge in here. And that's really the best thing I can do at this point. Now it's time for battle. Roll. 6. He saves 3. 7. And I save 5. Okay, 1 for 1. Still win by 1. I don't understand the logic of the break test. And it's never explained. It's never explained. It's just out there. Roll to hit. 5. Okay. Saves 1. Nice. Okay. Now this one's gonna be interesting. 1. Okay. No save. Surprising. I really expected the game to save that one. 3. 1. Okay. Roll to save. Okay, it's saved. That's pretty nice. And it failed the break test. Good. Now what I have to do now, and it's kind of stupid, I can't reposition the noble. I have to just charge with the harpies and this. And that's really about it. That's the only thing I can do. And then I have to reposition the noble. Hopefully it doesn't touch tips with anything. And now I can just counter charge like that. You think that I could, use the light crossbows from behind? He's right there, but no, you can't shoot people from behind even here. Yeah, whatever. This is a point that really annoys me with this stuff. Oh, okay, that's pretty good. Only one did. Huh. Nice. 6 and we say 4. It's dangerous. 5 and he saves 2. But now it's time for the harpy. 8. Saves half of them. I win and it should break. No breaking. Interesting. Surprising, but sure. Yeah, sure. I'm gonna use the Dark Noble to charge whatever's left of that guy's army of the Lancers. No point in using the ability. So it's just gonna be 2. Of course, both. +2, and we save 1. Logic. Only 2 attacks. And they both get saved, of course. Now for the Harpies. I like how the Harpies hit on a +4. And they're gone. Now, see, after they retaliate and stuff against the Harpies, it should be over. Technically, in my mind, feels logical that it should be over. But no, it just continues. You're just wasting time and dices and taking hits. Oh well. So they lost quite a few. Yeah, this is decent, I guess. Money. And level up for the Harpies. Iron Discipline, which I don't know what it does because I'm not clicking it. Iron Skill and Max Unit Size. Let's go Max Unit Size again. The game should tell you what these are supposed to mean. Wounds I get, attacks, sure. But what skill and discipline influence? I guess discipline influences the break test some way. Models. Oh yeah, sure, more. But skill always beat me. What it means. One more battle against the mining crew, dwarves. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. Dwarves are bastards in this game. I hate dwarves. In general, I hate dwarves. Not only in this game. So it's not only a this game problem, I just hate dwarves. They can fly over obstacles. That's like the funniest part about flying units. So that's really gonna be awful. Surprising. Oh, there's a full... Of course. They're full on range mode here. Okay, 2 of them saved. That's pretty good. Roll to save. Only 3. Good. So the game also has this thing where at some point you'll just have units of a specific type. I hate that stuff. Okay, so we can just charge them. Yeah, and this guy's kind of stuck. Can't do anything right now. And won't be able to do anything once the charge phase happens, so... It's like being a range unit, in this case. Unless you're full on range mode. Which I should look into a playthrough of that at some point. What do you... Intercept. Okay, good. You charge here. Of course, the archers. And that's really it. You can't charge anything, my crossbowmen. So I should look into a playthrough of only range units. It is annoying to play against them, but the game will always have a counter for that. Activate. I can't activate anything with him. Another nice thing would be if, in cases like this, the game just skips over asking you stuff for the range units. But then again, that would be kind of stupid because you have the moments where you can like counter charge with them. So it's not that smart of an idea. Okay, 4? Only 1? Really? That's stupid. Okay, that was a good victory. Time for the Harpies. 5s. And we save how many? +5 to save, really? I got lucky there for a moment. Survives the break test. Good. Good for them, I guess. 7. And only 1. Oh boy, they took major losses there. Nice. Now come on. Yeah, that's what I wanted to see. I wanted to see you fail your break test. Okay, so this wasn't as terrible as I... No, I don't want to... No, I'm not gonna charge after the one dwarf miner left. But what I have to do now is finicle my way like this and like this to get close to countercharge this miner like the next turn. Just skip everything at this point. Harpies with 6. 6 again. Only 2, really. Such a bastard move. Now the break test, of course. And come on, Dark Nobles. Darkborn Noble. Charge him back. Yeah. Confirm it. No point in activating anything. And now the battle, the true battle begins against the dwarf miners. The Deep Home Shield Breakers. That's a pretty cool name. Those 4s. Save nothing because, of course. Roll to hit. 10. Oh, that's perfect. Oh boy, but that decimated the harpies. That really decimated them. I don't think I have enough gold. Well, let's level up these guys. Units reroll 1s on range attack rolls. Perfect. That's a really good ability. And sure, max unit size. Now let's see. Yeah, of course the harpies need it. I need to take some gold. I can't look at the map. If I remember right, I can't look at it. Oh boy, I'm screwed. You just take the gold. You're good, you have no issue. So, overall, is that enough for another unit? No. It's not good for anything. Of course it's not. And this would have been nice. It would have been decent. I could have gotten another Darkborn Noble. That sucks. Let's go with War Banner. Sure. Just gonna waste everything on upgrades for them. Oh yeah, I forgot the Harpies. Harpies don't get anything. Poor Harpies. Flame Tongue, Cruelty. Opponent reroll successful damage saves. Decent. Unit counts as being covered. Okay, that's good too. No, probably the worst path I could have chosen, to be honest. More elf patrols. I don't really know where they will be, so I always have to like pretend I know what I'm doing in this phase, because they're never gonna be where I wanted. Okay, it's an elf chariot. I can deal with chariots, I think. They don't have flyers right now, and these are reavers. Horse archers. Okay. Just blast them from close combat. Only one. Sucks, but what can you do? I think I gave them something, right? Yeah, defense. I gave them the defense. Okay. That's good. Stupid harpies. Decimated them again. Come on. No, really? And you can't test out to see if what moves can hit here. You can't. Once you press double click to see the move, you can't undo it. Nice. Decent. Yeah, but what the hell am I gonna do with 3 harpies in them against the reavers? Of course. Anyway, here. So now there's gonna be a lot of charging and a lot of standing around, mostly. No combat, of course. Charge. Intercept. Intercept. Sure. Intercept, why not? That's why I like Total War Warhammer a little bit better, because range units don't really become useless in once melee combat happens. Sure, I'm gonna activate you and use and do nothing with you. I can't save the harpies, can I? This is like so stupid. Tell me it can't. Tell me why you shouldn't be able to go here. Unless somehow the bushes count as something. Sure. We'll pretend like the bushes really are a big obstacle that a bunch of crossbowmen can pass. Why not? That makes total sense to me. I love that. 3, okay. Only 1, nice. Yeah, not a fan of that. But 2 saves, still pretty good. Only 7, really? And this save 5, but luckily it dies. Now this is some rider on rider action here. Okay, only 2, not decent. 3, but with no saves. Technically win this one. Okay. Now this one's just gonna suck ass. This one just sucks. Okay, 3 attacks and they save like all of them. No, only 2. That's I like it when the unit could just pass through another unit and fleeing. No, this shouldn't really be possible. Come on. This screws me over because I didn't plan for this. And now I have to finical the Darkborn Noble so he can countercharge. Because he can't see from here. Oh well. It is what it is. Take the good with the bad and the bad with the truly awful. Come on. Again, we should technically be able to shoot him in the back, like we're musicians and hold fast. But no. Oh yeah, and you can try to rally them to like make them stop fleeing. But yeah, at that point it's not really gonna work, and they're not gonna be that helpful. Screw you, really. I'm not sure if that's really a win. Okay. 3 and we get only 1. Only 4, really? That sucks. But they defended 1. So we won and they keep their morale, unfortunately for us. Turn 4. Now we can countercharge them. Sure. They're not gonna stand a chance, but whatever. There are no more harpies, unfortunately, so I can't really rally them. Only 3? And they save all of them. Yeah. Sure. That sucked. 3 attacks, 1 saved, but there's 1 down. Awful. Even worse. Decent. Hate it. But at least they're dead. I don't understand why I have to continue fighting and doing this stuff once they're dead, but sure. Now it's gonna take way too much for way too long. There's no charge to be declared. What the fuck? It's gonna take way too long for this to happen. To get anybody in a good position to countercharge them. Oh boy, that's a very long road. Can't shoot at them. You know, screw it. Let's just have the Raptors finish their deal. 10 hits, 6 go in. 4 get defended, sure, why not? 4 from them, and we defend all of them. Oh, surprised by that one. And they break their test, and it's victory for us. I have to replenish everything I can now. Money really is... Yeah, I don't care about money. Ah, sucks. Range attacks. Now let's go more units, why not? Because I already know this is gonna end terribly. Yeah, sure. One more attack, why not? Because really pushing it in with those attacks is gonna be helpful. Prince Ayas. Okay, I like this. Pretty open map. Nice. Let's begin. Lancers, nobles, spearmen, bolt thrower, that sucks. Those suck incredibly bad. I'm just gonna have to hopefully get them out with this light crossbow. 2, only 1. They have way more health than they should have. No hits though. I'm surprised about that. He's gonna have to go into the spearman. 2 and fuck. Whatever. Lancers we've dealt with before. And the elf nobleman can get screwed, 7 attacks. Sure, save 5 of them, why not? Yeah. You're gonna be stuck here for a while, aren't you? Okay. Just execute it. Come on. I double clicked. I like how they're stuck there. Like this one can't go past unless he moves the bolt thrower. Yeah, I'm gonna declare a charge towards the fucking thing because I hate it. No, I'm gonna charge towards that thing because I hate it. And I'm gonna charge towards you because I hate you. Declare charges. Really? Stop mid-charge. I'm gonna at least use you to deal some more damage to nobleman. 7 attacks in 8. And 3 saves. Okay, I accept that. Can't move backwards because why not? Well. But this means these are useless now. Which gives me exactly what I wanted. Are you kidding me, mate? Are you kidding me? Fucking bastards. Of course they're not useless. Nothing good ever happens. Okay, roll. Not good. Okay, that's 5, and they get 2. Lost by 1. Sucks, I guess. Yeah, this is not what I wanted for the Harpies. The Harpies are getting screwed all over again. That's like the problem. Once you lose, you just keep losing. Especially when it comes to units. 3 from the noble. 1, good. 0, none. Okay, 5 from them, and we save 4. That's decent. 17, 9. Only 2, perfect. They should really break their morale test right now. Yeah. Oh, that's perfect. Declare charge. Bolt thrower every day. Can the nobleman... No, it can't. That's like the best thing ever. Because it can still hit some bolts. 6, 8, good. And he defends fucking 5 of them. Just move a little bit here. You know what? I won't deal with the nobleman. But I don't want the bolt throwers to be an issue. So no. I'm not gonna accept that. Now the bolt throwers can't hit anything. Excuse me, they can try to hit the harpies. But didn't see that one coming. Yeah, sure, try to rally the harpies. See if that works. Okay. This should... Okay, now we're back to fighting. 5, 3, decent. 4. Only 2. Okay, 1 by 1. Will they lose? No, they won't. Now it's time to get rid of this stupid bolt thrower. The Sylvan Protectors. 1. You might say this is overkill, but I hate them. Cannons, bolt throwers, anything that can be annoying like this deserves it. Sure, countercharge them. That's really all we can do. Oh, really? Yeah, I was expecting that. Impassable cliff. Oh, nobody's stuck in nobody's stuck to be hit by the bolt thrower then. Roll to hit, only 3? That sucks. Of course, save all 3 of them, why not? Huh. Decent. Yeah, I doubt there's any save here. Only 1. Ah, sucks. Half of the attacks and only 1 goes in. Fucking bastard. It was close, I give it that. Okay, only 1, that's perfect. 3, half of them. Roll to hit. 5, 2. Barely a win. Barely a win. Okay, there's no charges that can be done now. So we're just gonna have to skip this phase. Oh, you know about who's not gonna skip this next part? The bolt throwers? I can't do anything. Okay. Back to battle it is. 3. Come on, come on. Okay. None. That's what I like seeing. Bad save, but 9. That's almost it. That's almost it. And they're gone. Here's the problem. You know how fleeing units can pass through stuff? Well, that's the funny part. They can pass through stuff. You can't pass through them. So yeah, I either charge the spearmen. Well, I'm thinking of options and possibilities to attack that. The bolt thrower, because I can't go through. You see, even if I can just skip, it won't let me go through. So I have to finesse my way like this, which is stupid, but whatever. 4? Okay. Decent. And now I can use the light crossbow on the bolt thrower. That's what I like seeing. Excuse me, they shoot fucking backwards. Okay, it changed, but the icon looking like this and not changing position really is messy. Especially when you consider, if you look at these things, they change their icon towards the thing that they're facing. For example, the raptors facing this, whatever. This one just has that. Okay, it might just be me not understanding the icon, to be honest. Because it looks like a bow and arrow and shooting this way. But maybe that... I don't know. Screw the bolt throwers, anyway. Okay. Come on, Raptor Knights, you can do it. Roll to save. Perfect. Oh boy, that was very lucky. What was that reroll? Whatever. Live to die another day, I guess. Live to die another day. Of course, the bolt thrower. I'm not letting that thing live anymore. Screw that. Okay. Roll to save. Decent. I don't know how I got all 3 saves there. 2. Of course. How? Is this the game trying to butter me up after all the white hair it gave me the last time I played it? Is this what it's trying to do now? Really? Because it's not a working game. I know how much of a bastard it can be. Some extraordinary saves right now isn't really gonna change it. And there goes the bolt thrower at least. So screw that guy. Victory! Oh boy. But this won't be the end. This is not the end. Let's just give more replenishment to the harpies because they need it. Heck yeah. Just replenish everything. Now comes Act 2. And let's see if I can find the path that... the path of least resistance. So there's gonna be always 2 fights. But I think this way is the good one. Like this path right here. Because there's like 3 fights in all of it. And then there's a bunch of camps to rest and events. So that's the good one. So let's start here. I could technically go here and have more fights, but I want to minimize the risk to my units, to be honest. A lot. Risen Invaders. I think this is Undead? Maybe? Raptor Knights? Sure. The Harpies can just stay there. I don't care. Dread Knight, White Guard, Dire Wolves. Oh, that's quite a lot of... that's quite a lot of buddies, if I may say so myself. Okay, get rid of the White Guards. 4, 3, only 1. That sucks, but sure. This unit's done. I like how the dire wolves are kind of stuck there. What's their range? Oh boy, big range. But I'm just gonna try to get in the range of this one. No, of course, you can't. You can't even pass through to get into a proper position. You have to finical every single step of the way out there. Sure, and then he'll get attacked by this because the game's nonsensical. No. I'm just gonna ignore that problem for now. Just gonna move him like this. What's your range? Good. Good, then I can charge you. Come on, I double clicked already. Dread Knight gets 7. Save 6 because this is when the game will become annoying. And you know what? That's about it. The Harpies? Yeah, I don't know what to do, and I can't really move them backwards to get some space. Yeah, it's just in a position like this. A little bit like this. So if anything, the Harpies can, countercharge somebody. I have not... Oh yeah, no, pass. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. Really? Yeah, I really want to skip that. Okay. Why can't you need to be closer? Kinda ruins all my plans, you know? But it's not the first time that happens in this game. Yeah, confirm all these charges. I forgot there's another unit there. Oh well. Crossbow into the White Guard. Okay. I accept that. They're really slow, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Roll to save. And then. That's almost all of them. Of course, they lose the break test. Roll to hit. 4. Just from the Darkborn. Just from the Noble, that is. Oh boy, that sucks. 7. 8. I wanted all 17 to go in. Okay, that they shambled into nothingness. Now this is gonna be an interesting one. 1 to draw. Is it? Is it really? That's the question. Can't charge that, can't charge that, can't charge anything. Difficult turn. Okay. Time to move the Raptors then. I guess. Should be decent. Can I just move here a little? Yeah, okay, that's perfect. Now I'm gonna light crossbow them. +3. You know what? I'm not gonna complain about that one because. What the hell? Ah, it's fleeing there. I was really surprised. Wait, there's like a hidden unit? That wasn't in the game last time I checked. Okay. Roll to hit. 5. 1. Nothing. Good job, Harpies. Now you charge here. And you know what? Sure. Double charge. Can't charge. But whatever. Now I just made them a sandwich here. And yeah, I'll activate the Harpies to get in this position. In case the guards don't bite the bullets fast enough. Let's roll. 2, nice. What the hell? I mean, I saved 7, but 9 rolls. Really? That's quite impressive. That's more than I want to see. Nice. 4 from this. 3 saves. Of course. 2. Excuse me. Forgot that ability the Noble has. We get 3 more. 4. Save 2. Only 4, really? Out of 16 hits, only 4? And he saves like half of them. I hate it when that happens. But at least he's dead now, so. Yeah, so you're gonna have to charge into them. And that's really it, because I can't do anything. Since the crossbows are useless, just skip everything and go to combat already. Roll to hit. 4. 2. They get 3. Can I save 3? Yeah, all 3 of them. That's nice. Turn of the Harpy. 4? Okay, half. Nice. Remember that zombies don't take morale damage. They just shamble. They just die. Fall over. And all that nice stuff. Good, good. Replenishment. We're getting there. Let's increase your skill. Cause if I think about it right now, the skill should be how often you can hit. Hopefully, I don't know. +5 range for ranged attacks or max unit size. You know, let's go with more range. I don't think I've given them this until now. Not that I remember, at least at this point. But I think it's better for them like that. Random event. What do we have? An ancient place of power. Now I can learn a new spell. Can be fireball, Shadow Bolt or Frost Ward. Target unit gets +2 damage. Okay, this is a buffing spell. D6 power 5 hits, range 30. 3x4 power hits, range 18. 3x4. Okay. I think let's go Shadow Bolt. Why not? Shadow Bolt seems like the perfect spell to learn as I was about to say Darkborn, but yeah, sure, a Darkborn. A Darkborn Noble. Elf Garrison. Nice. My favorite place of all. The desert. I love deserts. Okay. This is not as bad as I thought it would be. Oh. The city guards have range attacks. Okay. Just remember that this is what you wanted. It was not my decision. Again, it was not my decision. You wanted every piece of this. See, that's why it's good to have units like this. Really? Over impassable terrain? Are you stupid? Sure. Sure. Can I hit them from here? Yeah. So that... This is the awful thing. I look at the range and it just shows me, like, I think charge range. But it doesn't show me the... What's this called? I guess the range? Range? Sure. Yeah, the Harpies get screwed no matter what. The Harpies always lose. I hate that. Sure, I can fight the Eagles. No combat, let's skip. I'm gonna charge here. Sure. There's really nothing to charge. I mean, I guess I can charge the city guards just to stop their annoying attacks. For a while, at least. No. I don't like you. So I'm just gonna do this. 9 attacks, and you're gonna save, like... I was about to say, like, half of them. But, yeah, sure. More than half of them. Why not? Do that. Okay, nothing from the giant eagle. That's surprising. Well, that eagle's dead. I just made Kentucky Fried Chicken out of it. 2, only 1, of course. 6. I hate it. It's like 17 hits, but only like 6 that should go in, and then it's only 2. Or I guess in this case 4. Yeah, sure. Don't try to butter me. I know what the last boss is gonna be like. I know he's gonna be a bastard. Nice. Only 1. 13 out of 15. You're joking. The Harpies always lose. I don't know how. I don't know why. The Harpies always lose. No, I'm not charging anything. But I don't like you being that close to me, mister. Really? Only 5? 6? Half of them? Sure. You know what? I don't like you, mister. So I think I'm just gonna take my Darkborn Noble, turn him around, get closer, and just start whacking you with stuff. Shadow bolts. None. And light crossbows. I love that. I love that. I just got rid of him only using range. I love that. That was perfect. It doesn't make up for all the bad moments in this game, but that one, that specific one, Love it. Yeah, of course the harpies die, but the harpies always lose. They're not as good as I thought initially. So yeah, charge from here. Can't do more charges, unfortunately. And I can't blast them with the Darkborn Noble. Because they're in range now. They're in melee range. You would think magic should be able to work, but then magic is apparently affected by the same rules as archery. It just won't. Sure, why not? Finally, I get to see more hits like this. But I guess it's also affected by the fact that, you know, we're attacking their flank. Genius. Now, hopefully, I can rest some pretty good so that the harpies, you know, won't bite the dust as hard next time. Hopefully, you know. Lost one. I'm just gonna take the money in this case. Now let's level up the company. 1 movement speed, 1 skill. Let's get 1 more skill. Sure. Let's also take the money again. I don't think the losses are that big. Yeah, sure. Everybody gets a skill. Nice. Anvil, let's see what we can buy. There is quite enough money, and now I can buy stuff. Finally. I can buy stuff. And it's gonna be level 2. And I see there's a little, nice, what do you call it? Discount for the Darkborn Dread card. Now, I expect this to be more of an infantry unit. I think it is an infantry unit. I think it was one of the options from the beginning. So I could technically take the chariot. Because, you know, it's faster and stuff. But I'll take this. Because it starts at level 2. And we're just going to increase its skill size. Its unit size, excuse me. Skill comes after that. Next, what can we get to the Dread Bolts? Banner of Mist. The Raptors. Sure, get them Banner of Swiftness. That's never going to be a bad thing. And since we got them, I think, yeah, these are the guys. Swiftness for you too. And Mist. Let's just make it a little bit tougher to deal with. Yeah, sure. Mist for the Dreadbolts again. And nothing for the Harpies. I don't think monsters really count for stuff like this. Ooh, your army has found a forgotten tomb in the wilderness. Does it contain ancient treasure or slumbering evil? Form a search party to investigate or leave it be. You know what? I'm gonna send a few of you. 5 of you. Why not? And some harpies. The harpies always die, so. And, 1 of these. Enter the darkness. We only lost. We didn't lose any harpies. I am quite surprised. We lost the only raptor we sent, and we lost like almost all of the Darkborn Dreadguard. But we didn't lose the harpies. So I guess the harpies don't always lose. There are moments where they don't lose. But that's not technically winning either. Oh, reptilians, the Temple Guard. So yeah, infantry, Darkborn Riders here, harpies here. It's gonna get interesting. How about harpies here? Because harpies can maneuver whatever. Okay. Triceratops, Saurian Warrior. Let me guess. The fire lizard thing. This fire lizard is not just a giant beast, but it can also attack from range. Now, where's the... Oh, here's the leader. Okay. That's a little bit strange, but sure. What's your range again? No, I'm gonna just sit here, outside of it. Perfect. Just blast it like this. I think I used all my magic last turn, didn't I? Yeah, I did. It wasn't permanent. Of course the Triceratops can shoot arrows. I would have been surprised if it didn't. Saurian Warriors, get rid of them. Fuck you. Okay. You seem the crocolisk brutes. Not. For some reason, one I can't really explain, the noble just decided to attach itself, or himself in this case, to the Dreadguard. Which I find utterly stupid. Repulsively stupid. In fact. I don't know. I kind of hate the thought of that. I need to change him. To put him back where he should be. Which is not with the Dread Guards that I just bought. He should be with, the Darkborn Riders. I should get initiative first. Sure. Charge here. Can't fit in base. Screw you. Screw you, it can. It can. You just don't want to let me pass through this like you can do. That's it. The Harpies can take the warriors, I guess. Sure. The nobles can't do shit. The Dread Guards are stuck with it. Hate that. And the stupid can't fit in base contact is so... You're gonna see the game has no problem doing that when it comes to what he can do. Anyway, they just 9. Yeah, sure. Defend like 7 of them. Why not? I'm just gonna pass you like this. Pass. Pass. What was that? Pass. Oh yeah, it's gonna be a flanking maneuver. Of course it's gonna be a flanking maneuver. Okay. That's... Really? Killed them all. One strike, then just dead. I'm not complaining. I like it. Oh boy. This is gonna suck. You know why? Because the Harpies always lose. The Harpies will always lose. Roll to hit. And that's just from the nobleman, by the way. Save. Save nothing out of that. It's a win. And he keeps his morale. Which sucks profusely. You can't see it. You know what? Let's intercept the Saurian. You gonna force me to intercept this one, really? The Triceratops? Sure. Just gonna have to take it anytime. Please rally? No, the Harpies always lose. What was I expecting? Are they making that sound when they move? That's kind of interesting. Okay, so it's dead. Attacks back, I save, that's it. That should technically be it. But no, I have to... That should have been it. It died, it counterattacked, that's it. No. The Triceratops are killing my raptors. Nice little raptors. We still lost. they only lost one of those. Yeah, this one sucks. But luckily, I've picked the path that the path of least resistance is the path that will save me the most. Perfect, perfect. That's what I like to see. Only 3. Nice. Good. We still lost, but whatever. Saved. Saved by the bell. Now, will I be able to shoot? No. I'm gonna get charged by the Saurians. And you can't charge... Yeah, you can charge this, but... It's kind of a waste of time. So activate unit did disappear. The harpies, yeah, they squandered off. Sure. Wait. Yeah, sure, exploit wounds, why not? I wish I could have just blasted something with magic. Can't even blast things with magic in melee range. Fuck off out of here with that +2 save bullshit. Only 3? That's barely a win, I would say. What? Still good enough, I guess? And he breaks. I'm not gonna complain about the enemy breaking. That's like the best part of it. Ah, fuck, I forgot about the giant lizard. Really, how can you forget about the giant lizard? Stupid of me, I know. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, sure. Good. No? Not gonna do any of that? I know what you're doing there. Let me just get a little bit closer. Closer. No. Here. Just... Really? It's too short to blast. It's too short to blast. Anyway. No save, because why not? 4. I hate that Triceratops. Okay. Okay, the lizard's dead. I just made another endangered species. That's good and dandy and all. There's no charge to be declared. Not one that I see fit. Good. So I have to reposition you somehow. To use the crossbow on the Saurian warlord. 7. Up save 6, why not? I wasn't expecting you to do anything less. Yeah, now he does the stupid stuff. But I have more bolts for you. I'm like, really? I can go all day. Can you? Possibly. He possibly can. He's not gonna be in range. Oh no, he is. Perfect. 3 auto hits. Saves only 1. Takes 2. Boy, you're a big boy. You're a big one with how much you can take, huh? Save, please. Saved nothing. Hit. Fuck off. Fuck right off with that shit. Sure. Front already engaged. Why not? No, we're not charging anything else. But this really creates an interesting problem. This guy, I can't get the raptors in, and they can't do shit now because melee. You can't attack in melee. Can't attack with range in melee or magic for that matter, which makes no sense in this case. At least for this one, for the Shadow Bolt, because it should, but it doesn't. Whatever. Yeah, let's just wander around, not touching bases or tips, because you know that's bad. And hope for the best. Now the Triceratops is gonna be bad. No? Roll to hit. What the fuck are you saving all of them? I get it, it's +2, but fuck right off with all those numbers. I love this game. I love this game so much. Okay, save 2. Lost almost everything. The stupid warlord. But the warlord is dead. And that's a victory. And I'm gonna take it. This was very dangerous. Hey, look, the Harpies got something. Yeah, do I want to increase the max unit size of the Harpies? No, let's give them more discipline. That's gonna be fun. Let's have them die on the battlefield. That's gonna be really interesting. I'm gonna love that. Okay, army view. The Darkborn noble. I want you to move, but I don't know how to move you. I want you back into the raiders. Like here you can change the way the formation looks. You can make it tinier or bigger or whatever. I want you. How do I move you? Are you just stuck there now? Is that it? I can change your name. That's interesting, right? Yeah, I can change the name, sure. But that's not what I want to do. Okay, I have no idea how to change my lord from here to there. There is no button for that. And I pressed all the buttons on the keyboard at this point, so I'm useless. If I can't find it like this, oh well, he's stuck like that now. But good thing we're going to the camp. Get some replenishment, get some EXP. And we'll get the XP here. We'll get heals here, XP here, XP here. And let's get XP here too. So what can my Dreadbolts get? You know what? Max unit size. Let's just make you bigger. And for my Vile Whisperers, let's make you replenish faster. Why not? Noise. I like that. Noise. Continue. Random event. A good place to purchase some firepower. Oh, you're telling me I can now get the annoying things like the Inferno Cannon? The Inferno Cannon is very good, but it's Inferno. It has short range. So my best options are either Imperial Mortar or Elf Bolt Thrower. I'm gonna go with the Mortar. Mainly because I like mortars. Unit rerolls ones on ranged attacks. Of course. Continue. That was like the best decision ever. And I could get some more stuff here, but there's nothing to get. You get Relentless. No, I think there are stuff to get. Let's see. Curse is standard. No. Reroll. Sure, Mist. Always good to have the Mist. Charge bonus. Good. We're gonna go rest now. And get the final XP that I can get out of them. Replenish as much as we can. This gets the XP. This gets the XP. I'm gonna replenish everything I can, with the exception of these guys that I just gave XP to. Sure, plus 5 range for ranged attacks. And finally, newly recruited units gain an additional level, Recruiter 2. Well, not gonna be that useful, neither is this, so let's go with an extra attack. +1 attack. And finally, the bane of my existence when it comes to this game, the final boss of Act 2. I never could beat this. It was always a bunch of things that I could never defeat. And now we're fighting dwarves in probably the most annoying place ever. So yeah, things are just looking Millhouse, aren't they? What's this? Normal terrain should be able to shoot through it, I hope. Harpies should pass through it. The mortars can just stay here. Yeah, you know what? Guess we have a mix of elves and dwarves. So we have become such a big problem that now the mighty elves and the lowly dwarves have decided to join together against us. Good. Fuck this guy and his dragon and his mage, specifically. This is what I'm talking about. Yeah, we're done with this one. I can't do shit. Now it's time to activate the mortar. What do we have here? Mortar, range, whatever. Because they do have some high spec power. Only saved one. Save? Nothing. Of course, because you're Darkborn Dread Guards, and I don't know how to switch my noble back. But you know what? I wanted to see Screw specifically, but I can't. I really want to get rid of the bolt thrower with magic. Oh well. Dwarf Foreman, take it. How the fuck does this work? Oh no, you can make your opponent re-roll their save stats, and from all 3 saves, it re-rolls to all 3 saves. Because, yeah, okay, sure. Totally makes sense. Harpies, I don't really know what to do with you. Really? No. I hate these guys, specifically. That was kind of a dumb mistake, though, to be honest. Don't you? Oh, no, you're not the ones like... That's good enough, I guess. I don't want the dragons. I don't want the dragon to take care of my... to get annoying with my poor dread bolts. I'm just gonna shoot at the mage and his dragon over here. Oh, that's ingenious. That's what I like to call perfection. Okay, that's weird. The way they position themselves here, I don't see rhyme or reason to anything. Yeah, sure. Counter that, but they can't get in close to the nobleman. I can't get anything either, but sure, declare charges. Let's just... Bastardo. Anyway, fucking shit, really? I can't... Stupid mortar. Oh, well, might as well get rid of some of these things here. 4 minutes. He saved 3. All 3 of them, really. I guess I better get into range. Into melee, I guess. If this is passable terrain, things should be able to, pass through it. So it should be able to, hit these guys from over here. Screw your... hate those. Take this, I guess. Of course, 2 save it the first time, 2 save it the second time. Why not? No, I'm just gonna wait. I'll let them come at me. So let's see. 11, that's pretty good. 1? Boy, that demolished the chariot in an instant. Yeah, I hope you understand that the harpies are not here to damage you. The harpies are here just to annoy you. The harpies always lose. What really matters is that they stop you from doing anything stupid to my other units. Yeah, okay, the chariots are completely weak. And I'm glad I could kill them that fast. Not even joking. Sure. Sure, gonna have to charge this guy anyway. Nobody can charge anything right now, so we're just gonna end it. But this will save a bunch of units from dying. A little bit like this, please. Okay, so I'll be able to save the guys there. Sure, hit the warriors if you can. Screw the warriors too. I really remember the mortars being better. But maybe that's just me. Maybe that's just me. And it's touching tips again. Of course it can't work because they're touching tips. Now, do I want to? Yeah. I can try to save the nobleman and his unit. And after that, it should be pretty much easy to clean up if I manage to defeat these units, because now it's gonna become very stupid to clean up these guys. Yeah. You use that? Well, I can't use anything right now, so screw that. Wow, the harpies are doing something that... Okay. I didn't have high hopes for the harpies, but they're doing their job now. Surprisingly. Doesn't matter. Oh. Of course, stupid test. Roll to hit. Saves 3. Fuck me, that's why. Okay. Now it's time for the units. 6. Okay. Oh, sure. Fuck off. Save all of them. Why not? Now it's par for the stupid charge phase. Yeah, well, the harpies are getting screwed, but... I mean, the harpies always lose. Not even joking at this point. The mortar can't hit anything, but... Technically, these things can't hit the mortar either now. So... Sure. We'll just end that one. And, get back to the harpies dying. Because depending on how long the harpies can last in here, they're gonna lose. It might dictate the way things are gonna go. -2 on the roll test. Of course. Never a dull moment. 7 from here. Of course, 5. Why not? Okay. But can you take this? Nice, 14. I'm finally seeing big numbers from these guys. And all it took was the... all it took was the noble just deciding to leave. Just move with the dread guard, I guess. Fuck you. That's more like it. Of course, nothing. Well, I would... 8. So they're 5. Now 3. Can I save 3? No. 2. Okay, but I'm winning. 9. Okay, win by 7. That's good. And they break. Okay, this is exceptional, in fact. I'm not gonna charge to anything. It will be quite stupid to charge now. I think. Okay, mortar. Now we have a direct shot into these guys. And the bastards save everything. Okay, you know what? Fuck you. Fuck you specifically, Inferno Cannon. I'm coming for you. Unit done. Really? Just hit the elf spearman. 7. Save 3. Not bad. Could be worse. Done. Hit the dwarves. Only 2 in. That sucks, but sure. Now let's sit there. No point. And I'm just gonna hit the dwarf warriors with the shadow bolt. Only one gets in, really? Okay. No problem. I kinda used all of them. So now, you're gonna charge the Inferno Cannon, because screw that. You're gonna take care of this. Sure, charge back. And this still kind of leaves a big problem. Well, the bolting is kind of screwed, so... What can you even shoot at? The deep guard? No. I'm gonna be a little bit sneaky and go behind our friend here. That's kind of the most he can get behind. Can't attack the bolt thrower, but the bolt thrower can't see him through there. The mortar can't do anything, and an issue. You can't move the mortar, by the way. It's kind of stuck there where you put it. So, wait, I can reposition it. Oh, best I could do. And, yeah, the spearmen, the celestial protectors, whatever, are gonna get it. It was bound to happen. Perfect. This is what I like to see. Now, here might be an issue. But hopefully, I can come in with the knights to get these guys back. Hopefully. Because I don't like the way this is going. This is going very badly. Okay, this was a draw. Kinda sucks, to be honest. 8. Saves 3, it's dead. Does 2 back. Save 1. Perfect. Dead. Good. Now next phase, this means I can charge the bolt thrower. The one I tried to damage at the beginning. Uh-huh. Perfect. And yeah, now I can just... Really? No. You can't cancel it after you see an attack doesn't work. No, you can't. Why else would you be able to do something a normal game can do? Like, this is one big complaint I have about this game. It's good for a simulation thing, when you exclude the fact that the computers are cheating bastard. But it sucks as a game, from a game perspective. It should be more gamey, because it's a video game at the end of the day. The simulation part, oh, you can do that, nice. It's good in its own right, but it suffers from issue it really shouldn't suffer from. Nice. Save. Roll to hit. Now it's time. This is the big one. The big kahuna. And it's over. Roll to hit. 5. It saves only 2 and it dies. It does 2 and we save only 1. Okay, this is nice. Are you kidding me? You reach the end, really, now. The trail of dead conquered. But more foes remain. You're kidding me, right? Yeah, sure, I got the Hydra as a unit. You're kidding with me. I've lost so much hair color. I've got so many white hairs because of this game. I got so angry. And no. No. You know, it's that moment where you can't really believe anything. I think the last time I felt like this was once World of Warcraft remix, Missa Pandaria remix was on, and I defeated Mythic Siege of Orgrimmar, which was badass. And now, is that weird moment where you can't really believe things? You know what? I'm gonna save the reply. Not sure what replay is that, but whatever. Yeah. Wow. So now I've challenge level? No challenge level, I guess. Or I guess, yeah, okay, you get the challenge. You get challenges depending on what with what character you break things. So let's start in gold. Sure. That sounds nifty. Well, anyway. It seems we've reached the end. If you liked it, of course, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I'll see you in the next one.